So Bangladesh, USVI, this time he's banging this one back past the bowler. And they're not running. My word, that's not a good sign. You have to get every that you need. Africa was ready for the one. Davis, Phelan Davis is the striker. So a dot to start off outside the off stump. He's driving, and he goes quick and in a hurry out to the wide extra cover. He's in the in the offside, and he's stationed between long off and the cover sweeper. So it's a deep extra cover, deep boundary riders. We have 5 boundary riders in the offside. There's a third man in place as well. He's hitting this one in the air. He's going close. He got his hand to it and hit it in and out. That was Africa. But they have to do better running though. He got in. He got his hand to it. It would have been a good catch. That is Faroud. Fuad, I beg your pardon. So Fuad got there. But he got there with hard hands. And he pushed the ball away from him. But sloppy running. They only got 1 for that. I don't know. Both batters want to be on strike, I guess. Or I don't know. The very first delivery, Phelan Davis should have gone. This time he's driving down the ground. They're running the first one quickly. This time it's just going to be 1. And Phelan fumbled, but they were not in a position to take the second. So Phelan Davis and Dale Africa, they really wheeled the willow in the first match, and now they're trying to set a target here. They're going hard at the ball. Africa, give him a chance. He's a much better batter than that. He can wheel the willow. He normally bats number 3, and this guy has made it to trials for Dominica. Outside the off stump, he's tugging this one into the onside. Long on gets in the way, so they have not scored a boundary. So Africa is on 2. Yeah, Junel. So Junel, this time he's playing it down the ground. Long on gets in the way again and sends a good throw, rolling into to Junel. Junaid. So he's a little man, but he bowls seam up. As that over comes to an end, and he prevent a boundary. He prevent any ball from going beyond the boundary. So that's by Junaid. So U.S. Virgin Islands.
Everything good? Good, yeah. All right. All yours. So you really going for 1 day? 1 day, yeah, man. What time you have? You reach couple hours down. Yeah. You reach 2 hours now. What time you reach? When I'm leaving here? Yeah. No, I'm going back to my sister also. Near man. So you're not coming in tomorrow? I might not. That's how I'm saying. So maybe. Yeah, sure. We're going to just now. Yeah. Pardon?
The Iva. This will be our final game for today. and that was put away for 4. Reminds me of my good friend.
Good evening, Mr. Vinod. Here enjoying the T10, but this is a new concept now that MAQTV has come up with, another visionary doing a great thing for cricket. So I'm here in the studios watching some T10 cricket.
So that's a wicket, is it? Yes, so the first wicket has fallen, and first ball 4, second ball, a wicket has fallen. It's now 5 for 1, and so you just flew in today, Mikey.
Yes, I was traveling since 5:30 this morning to get here, you know, to make sure. I wanted to see the concept, and I am enjoying it. This is really made for television. This will now push T20, which was what started television cricket. Now I think this concept will help us a lot better to get the community watching it, you know.
Yeah, well, we know in America you all like fast-paced sports, so this is definitely right down that alley.
Yes, this is a good pizza. You know, you run in and you get a slice of pizza and you're going. Now this is good cricket. Within hour and a half, we can watch this on television and satisfied with a day's play.
So Philon Davis, who won a Man of the Match award early on in the tournament, he's there on 3. Tonito Willett, former Leeward Islands player and the son of the former West Indies player El Quimido Willett. You would remember El Quimido Willett, Michael?
I remember the name, but I never had the opportunity of playing with or against him.
This is back on the onside. So this is the second over in progress. So it's 10 for 1. One more, one delivery again to go. And this is pushed away on the offside by Willett to take 1. They are looking for 2, and he's going to go back for 2. He's running right down the track, right across the pitch. I don't know if the umpire will take too kindly to that. The score is 12 for 1 after 2 overs. It's the end of 2. USVI 12 for 1. It gives me an opportunity to continue my discussion with Michael Chambers, the executive chairman of the US Hall of Fame. Mikey, tell me about some of the projects you have coming up.
Well, in October 1st, we're having the 41st induction ceremony, and that's going to be held in Connecticut, Hartford, Connecticut.
Hometown,
the home of the Cricket Hall of Fame. It's located, it was started way back in 1981, and we're still there, struggling, but we're still having fun.
Yeah, gala ceremony was held last year. This is played away down through the onside. They take 1. Of course, anything Mikey Chambers is involved in, it has to be gala. Mikey Chambers and his riding buddy, MAQTV. And so, again, you will be having the Legends World Cup.
Yes, Mark introduced that last year, and we are hoping to do it again this year.
A number of teams have shown interest. It's bowled all over the shop, looking to play across the line, and that one kept a bit low. So another wicket has fallen, and the score is now 13 for the loss of 2. And that's the US Virgin Islands. They are in town and looking to make an impression here in this tournament. And so the Hall, I know you said that, you've been around since 1981, but you seem to be growing from strength to strength.
Yes, I'm pleased where the Hall is now. We are now looking to do a museum, Hall of Fame museum, to house all the souvenirs that we have accumulated at the Hall. We have trophies from all the persons who have been inducted. We have inducted over 150 individuals. Mr. Vinodi here is a Hall of Famer himself who was inducted last year. Still waiting for him to give us his piece so we can hang it proudly in the hall, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
That will be forthcoming. And when I attend this year's function, I'm definitely going to walk with that, give it to you so that you can display it across in your lovely museum across there in Hartford. I've been there. Sportsman's Club, is it?
Yes, the cricket club that owns the Cricket Hall of Fame is a Sportsmen's Athletic Club. They were the visionaries way back in 1980 who decided they would put something in place so that as the youngsters came on board, they would be able to look to see what was happening so they can keep up with the history of cricket in Hartford and the United States of America.
Now tell me, Mikey, wow, the bat is in the air and he's bowled. 2 wickets in 2 balls from Yaqub Ali, and Donny Rivera goes without scoring. The United States Virgin Islands, they are 13 for a loss of 3, and that's not good at the moment. So we have with us here Michael Chambers, the executive chairman of the Cricket Hall of Fame, and he is giving us an idea as to things in Hartford, what's coming up. I think you have a 6-a-side, is it coming up as well?
Yeah, we have a 6-a-side tournament June 11th and 12th. We have 8 teams entering the competition. That should be fun. We had started it way back when.
Mm-hmm.
It caught on for a while, but then when T20 came on, most people wanted to see 20 because with the 6-a-side, you only have 6 players on the field. And the older fellows couldn't handle it because it was a lot of running. So the T20, overshadowed the 6-a-side. But some of the fellows are asking that we redo the 6-a-side because it's a funny and fun-filled cricket match if you've ever seen a 6-a-side tournament. So June 11th and 12th in Hartford, Connecticut at Keeney Park, we're having the 6-a-side tournament.
That should be really exciting. I know Brian and Jody and these guys are involved with that as well, together with you.
Yes, the director of the 6-a-side is Mahadio Ajodi.
Mm-hmm.
The dad of Brian Ajodi. Yeah, he'll be there. And we're trying to bring up a commentator, something new, a female commentator out of Jamaica, Kimberly Forbes.
Mm-hmm.
We're hoping to showcase her at the tournament. She will be the commentator for the event.
Who knows if she probably comes up and does well. It may also attract us here for the US Open hat trick. A lovely delivery. He's bowled, and Yaqub Ali has taken the first hat trick of the T10 USA International at the Central Broward Regional Park. History created here this afternoon, and that is something that we are all proud of to look at. 3 wickets in 3 balls, and every man has been clean bowled. Chambers appreciates that.
Yes, I love to see when bowlers get on top, my only problem with the batsmen is that everybody who got bowled was playing across the ball. Just play straight.
No one plays straight in a 6-over game.
No, but if you play straight, you can hit it back over the bowler's head for 6.
Well, not everyone is Michael Chambers.
I hear you, but
13 for 4. Yaqub Ali has taken a hat trick here at the Central Broward Regional Park. That is something he will remember for the rest of his life. So 3 wickets in 3 balls.
Yeah, but this is the first time you're introducing this concept, right? The baseball cricket, right?
Yes, first time, and of course it has brought a lot of excitement, as you can see. Will we see a beaver trick here, Mikey?
I think so,
You feel so?
Yes, I one thing with cricket, once the wickets start going, they don't stop.
US Virgin Islands, 13 for 4. What are we seeing here? The lowest score in this 6-over segment has been 39. So Philon Davis, who has been in some form, is at the non-strikers end. Cyril Charles is the new man coming in. Yaqub Ali has taken 3 wickets. This time it's a full pitch delivery. Take outside edge, goes down to point. Well, Mikey, you have kept the hall going. There are always activities. And tell us about cricket in Hartford now. What's the health of cricket in Hartford?
We are still trying to develop cricket in Hartford. The Barbadians, the Trinidadians have been coming, the Jamaicans, but now we have the Indians and the Pakistanis. So we have a new mix. And I think what is happening is we're trying to work out the dynamics, because I like to tell the players, you have to, cricket is a sport that you have to learn what the other people are doing. You have to learn the other teams. You have to be able to go to their clubhouse and enjoy an evening with them. And because the Indians and the Pakistanis, they usually live out of town. So it's difficult for them to visit the sports clubs in Hartford. So they do come once in a while, and we've seen a kind of camaraderie going on. What I don't want to see is a Pakistani team and an Indian team and a Jamaican. I want to see them all mixed, you know, so that whoever wins is a win. We don't say Jamaica win or Pakistan
It's a win for cricket.
It's a win for cricket.
This is what you want to see.
Yes.
Are the youth coming out and playing cricket in Hartford?
Not much, but we're trying to get it now into the school system.
Yeah, that could be challenging.
It is, but the schools are receptive. It's just that we didn't have enough coaches, so now we are training coaches. Because in Hartford, you have to have a license to go into coach. So we are now getting the coaches certified so they can actually go into the school system. Now we are trying to get the PE teachers, the physical ed teachers, to come and learn cricket so that they can teach it, you know, the basics.
Yeah, that's one way of doing it. He's bowling for another wicket, so that's 5 now. 15 for 5. 4 men has gotten bowled. 15 for 5, the U.S. Virgin Islands. Salahuddin strikes. What are we seeing here, Michael?
No, I am seeing that the batsmen are now nervous. They see that they're on the verge of losing this game. But the game isn't over until all the overs are bowled or the wickets are taken. So they have to stay there and concentrate and, you know, look at the ball. These guys keep swinging across the line of the ball, and it's knocking out the middle stump, you know.
Yeah, they're swinging to the heavens and hoping.
They should be hitting the pads, if anything. Cover the wickets and let the umpire get the work, a job to do. Give him something to do. Don't let it. Once the ball hit the stump, it's over. So let it hit the pads first, you know. That's your line of defense. 15 for 5. So how is the US Open lining up? We still have a number of teams coming in.
Yeah, a number of teams are interested.
Yes.
A number of teams are interested in coming to the Legends World Cup. That's in collaboration with the Hall of Fame.
Right.
I know that a Trinidad and Tobago team will be coming. Probably looking to take that title from the West Indies team and won it in the inaugural edition.
Yeah, that was owned by Mahathir Jodi.
Yes.
He loves to brag on that one, that he owns the West Indies franchise in the Legends tournament, yes.
Yes, well, he's going to get a challenge because those guys from Trinidad, Naren Bideshi, Rajendra Mangali, former national players, they're coming. They actively play seniors cricket, masters cricket. So it will lead to some good competition, which is what you like to see. It's Saladin.
And it's a 2-day event, right? Saturday, Sunday, right? So we're in for a good weekend of cricket.
I think it actually begins on the Friday. But
Okay.
yep. Right here at the Central Broward Regional Park. So Mikey Chambers will have to make the trek all the way down.
Yes, I will be here. I will. It's the only time I get to watch cricket, when I come to
Yep.
the Broward County Stadium.
Oh, that's a well bowl. So it's the end of another over, is it? One delivery to go still.
Yes, this year at the induction ceremony it's going to be interesting because we were looking at Nick Perry, Councilman Nick Perry from New York, and then all of a sudden he became Ambassador Nick Perry.
That one then he took out the off stump. End of 4. 18 for 5. We're speaking with Executive Chairman of the Hall. That's the man himself, Mikey Chambers. And I know you're coming with something big. I don't know if you want to reveal it here tonight, but I know you have some plans to assist cricket. And it involves one of your mates. Don't know if you want to reveal that now. If you
I can reveal it because I've been watching US cricket, the board in the US, and I would use the word making a fool of themselves because they're going down the path that USACA went down with all these lawsuits against the different entities. And that's not good for cricket. So I'm seeing that if World Cup 2024 is going to be a reality here in the US, then there has to be an entity set apart from the franchise holders who are involved in making sure that the game is organized properly, stadiums are built, games are scheduled.
Well, I guess if the problems, the lawsuits keep coming and the ICC looks into America and sees instability, they may well have to form an independent body, an LOC, coming out of probably the West Indies Cricket Board to deal with the matters here because it's been shared.
Yes, and the person for the job is no other than Dave Cameron. I would suggest that Mr. Cameron is given the opportunity to oversee the West Indies and US to make sure that World Cup 2024 takes place. Because we have to build a minimum of 3 stadiums here in the US.
Well, you have one.
And we need 3 more.
And just recently we saw the Musa Stadium given international accreditation, so to speak.
Okay.
So that's 2, so you need 2 more. You can probably get Makorishi involved, let him build one.
And I think he would. But then you have to, if you're asking something of a person, then you're going to have to not only ask him, but you have to give him the facilities, the necessity, the tools that he would need to make this thing happen. He knows how to do it, but he's going to need cooperation from everybody. And that's what we're lacking now in the US.
Yeah.
All these fights going on,
But a chance for a run out, and that could have been wicket number 6. The bowler just taking his eyes off the ball there for 1 second. The batsman was out his crease. So Peter Auguste is on 7. Since he has come in, he has tried to keep things rolling along. He's there with Keith Cornelius. One crashing into the pads.
Yeah, so I am hoping that ICC don't return and take over cricket like they did before, but that they would, put a group of people in charge, reporting to them.
A bit of a fumble there. That's the end of over number 5, 25 for 5. So Michael Chambers is calling for the intervention of the former president of Cricket West Indies, Dave Cameron, to come and get himself involved in organizing that World Cup.
Yeah, and this is not or shouldn't be a volunteer position. I think if I am looking at some numbers that I've been looking at, Cameron should be given a check, $3 million to start the ball rolling, and set up a team. And this has to happen before the end of the summer, within the next 2-3 months. Some serious discussion has to take place.
Yeah, he knows how to get it done.
Right.
He was at the forefront of getting World Cups in the Caribbean.
And then we're hearing that Mr. Skerritt won't be seeking re-election. So now we're going to have a new person at the helm of West Indies cricket.
Well, I see Julian Charles has made a re-entry into cricket politics. He's now the president of the St. Lucia Cricket Board.
Oh,
Julian Hunt, sorry.
Julian Hunt. Well, he wasn't a bad president when he was there, It's just that, like we said, those were some turmoil years for West Indies cricket. There was so much happening,
A lot of player issues with Weeper. Didn't help the cause.
And I think it stemmed from just one person, I put all the blame on Chris Gale's back.
Chris Gale?
Yes. Because when they omitted Gale from the squad, it sort of broke the other players' confidence. Regardless of what you think, you always want to see a person carrying the squad. Michael Holden was the guy that carried West Indies for a while. Then you had the name Michael Jordan, carried basketball. So there's always one person that, whether or not they are holding the line, And when they got rid of Chris Gale for a while, 4 runs.
This is cracked away through the offside for 4. So a little fight back here by Cornelius, who's on 10, and Auguste, who's also on 10. Today we saw the first hat-trick of this tournament. This is the 9th match of the day. We've had a long day here today. So a hat trick taken today
Oh,
by Yaqub Ali, and that's another wicket to fall. And is that the end of the innings? Yes, it is. So 34 for 6, and that's the end of the innings. So we take a break. We'll be right back, and we want to thank Michael for being with us.
thanks for having me on, sir.
for the one chase. This Bangladesh trying to get one USVI outside the off stump, tailing away from the dot. 30. See if make heavy weather of this. It was a disappointing 45, I may add, because really first up they really batted really well outside the off stump. He got on his toes and he played it down to backward point for a single. So we okay. This side and back into the king of things where you got back to the side. So these matches are matches that should have been played yesterday. To 6 overs. Got in just in the nick of time. So 2 more to all good. The fighters 7. Need some 32 runs to win from 57 balls. So the equation for the first would have started. And it's always good to hear, boy, you have a lot of balls. So more balls. It should be another 2 here is going to be in the making. And this time it's a that one was straight down the leg side, and he just had to get some will onto it, turn it around the corner, and picked up another 2. They've been scored. Just a small matter of want to get. It would take 50. Booker gets in the way, down in the down position. Coming to target. So over. So over number 1 for loss. So always remember 36 April 11th, 1981. That's when Bob Marley would have passed away. Yeah. Target score of 36 for victory. Cannot see them getting all of 10 wickets in 6 overs, and I cannot see them bowling all of the 6 overs. Oh, this one is in the air, and the wicketkeeper runs around and takes the catch. Wicket number 1. So it's a good start here for Matthew Jordan. He banged one in. The batsman was on the back foot trying to pull it, and can get no more than the top edge, and the wicketkeeper runs to his left and takes the catch. Wicket number 1 goes down. 7 for 1. So, wicketkeeper Lesman, he would have taken the catch behind the sticks. Smart to Jordan with a wicket under his belt. Second delivery, realize a hat trick in this innings. And the 5-11 would have bowled, so the Bangladeshi team there got the first hat trick of this tournament. And it's always bowled. And with a bump on the thing, it was all bowled and neck and the back foot is playing outside for a single. So Juba is the batsman. He's on 6 from 4. He was bowled neck and crop the last time he was swinging at one that was on the stump and yorked himself. But now he's on strike. So Ali gets off the mark. So Jordan runs in. Nice smooth action. And this time he's coming down on one and getting some wheel on it. And it's gonna go across the boundary board for 6. So an inside edge that went past the leg stump, past wicketkeeper Lesman, and down to the boundary for 4. So that one kept really, really low, to be honest with you. He came down in it and in the nick of time got some willow on it and realized 4. 4 is plenty when you're chasing just 36, to be honest with you. If singles is a cruise, you could imagine the equation when you see a boundary is struck. But the USVI, they're trying to hold the nerves. This time he's covering up, back to the bowler, threatens to peg the wicket down. But Juba Ahmed, as cool as cucumber. He normally the finisher for his team. They do quite well in the semi-finals last Sunday. They were knocked out of the championship position. Goes in both right arm over. Down the leg side. Ball well short of him. That one was getting up. Effort delivery. But Juba was on the back foot and he was swinging as that over to an end. It is 14 for 1. It is score here at the Broward County Stadium. On the ground in the off. the heavy lifting so far. He's on 12 from 8. Again, we're under lights. We started in brilliant sunshine this morning. We've gone past 8 o'clock here. This time the batsman is covering up, playing it back along the track. Bowler feels to his own bowling. Can't score, but not to bother, not to worry. Ali, he would have bowled his medium pacers, but now he's summoned to bat. Early in the innings, they're playing this one into the offside. They're thinking 1, and now they're thinking 2. A better throw would have been interesting. Oh my word! Ball slipped from his grasp, and now they would have got 3 runs. He would have overrun this one when we were thinking that there was a chance for a run out. He overran it and went beyond him, just about an inch away from the ropes. Meantime, the batters run free, 18 for 1. This time he's playing this one coming off the outer edge. Third man is in play. Can't prevent one. So Juba is going swinging. So 2 more balls left in this over. 5 runs so far has been taken from it. Oh, down the leg side, and it's going to be a wide, and it eludes wicketkeeper Lesman. So 2 more to the total. So the first time in this tournament we are seeing we are required run rate has gone down to 2, and we're just in number 3. Target of 36, and now it's just a matter of time before the Bangladeshi team. This time this one is in the air, and Lesman is going to be in play again. No, he dropped it. The ball hung in the air for a long time, and he got there. He ran from behind the sticks. He got to point, short point, right on the square, on the edge of the square, and he got in and out of the big glove. He was never settled on it, so I have to still give him credit. But they're going to need wickets, and they're going to need him in a hurry, because you need 14 runs from 43. So what are the chances of you winning this? The USVI, but they're going to fight down to the wire. Oh, that's a good running. That was good running. The bowler himself ran to the extra cover. He got there, and in the meantime, the batsman is saying, well, if he's running towards the ball, and then he has to turn to throw, by the time he would have swiveled, they would have made good their grounds. And again, that's good running between these two. 24 for 1. Ali goes on 6 from 4. He joins Juba Ahmed, who is there on 14 from 10. I think Tonito Willett would be the new bowler. And Willett, the son of El Comido Willett, out of Nevis, is going to be summoned into the attack. Bats. To be the player of the time he would have for the wide marker. I beg your pardon. in one. Trying to keep his team, but that's looking for. What can you find? He said there's a man down there. He's running and he's getting on the head, and he put the off stump. It's into the offside. This brings striking back foot, playing it back to the right of the bowler for a single. So this so and playing it into the onside for yet another single. Tonito Willett fields to his own bowling. Third, with the equation seems huge, because when you can use all of your 5 fingers to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you're using up all of your fingers. But I can show you. Oh, Juma, he goes high into the sky. There's a man getting under it. Let's see if he'll take it this time. No! He drops it again. My word. It wouldn't have mattered with the result, but at least take a wicket. That one was up into the sky. Mid-wicket got in, got under the ball. He got in and out. I guess he will be blaming the lights, and now they're going to summon him to finish the proceedings here, because need 4 runs to win. So there's just 1 strike away. So Tonito Willett not getting in the wicket column with his 1 over. Had a chance to, but it was put down. Easy catch, put down. So Juba, he's on 17. 8 to Ali. But like I said, in play of the game is going to be an easy hat-trick. To match that with a hat-trick and a century if you want to outdo a person who just took a hat-trick in a game. So they still have boundary riders. I don't understand why. They just need 4 runs. And they've been running 2s, so that's it. So the fielders are closing in, trying to make them work for the boundary. They just need 4 runs, which is a boundary wire. Oh, this time this one is kept low, and he got down in it in the nick of time. Touchdown. So Ali, for the first time, will be facing Cyril Charles in this his second spell. So this is his second over. Bowls outside the off stump, and he's playing into the offside, and they're gonna get a single. Take the total on 234. Still 1 strike away. A double will do it. 36 required for victory. for the Bangladesh Fighters 11. No, in the end, that's not needed. Actually, they need 2 runs. And Juba is just trying to beat the leather of the ball. And just go ahead and take your 2. That he could have just worked around the corner. All the men are closing on the onside. And here it is again. He's banging it down the onside. So the scores are level. Early in the day, we would have seen a super over. And Johnson was the hero of that, and he was adjudicated the player of the match. This time he's striking this one here. He's gonna go 1 bounce 4. Game, set, match. So the Bangladeshi Freedom Fighters 11 have won the match. All 5 was to score the 36 that was required. So the final score, 39 for 1. Ali hitting the winning one. He ended on 13 from 8. Juma Ahmed, he ended on 18 from 18. He had a runner ball. So that's today's proceeding, and that has indeed brought us to the end of the day's play. We'll do it all again tomorrow. Come at 9:30. There are a few matches to be continued that should have been played today, actually. So they will have those matches tomorrow. They'll be played using the 6-over allotment. And by the time they caught up with things, they're going to go into the playoff with the 10 overs aside. So this has been dubbed the T10 International Premier League. So what we've been witnessing for the duration of the day was 6 overs. That was just to catch up for yesterday, which yesterday's play was prematurely ended because of the weather. Only 1 over, 1 match was played, and they started the second match, and before you know it, the siren went off because lightning was in the area, and the end of the day's play was realized. But now, we'll give you just some witness it getting home was Juma Ahmed, not out on 18. Yukab Ali, he was out on 13. So they got there. 5th over, leaving 1 over. And in the bowling department, Matthew John was the lone wicket taker. He bowled his 1 over for 7 runs. And Peter Auguste, he got 1 over for 7. We have Cyril Charles, 2 overs for 16 runs. And Tony Willett, the 1 over, he went for 7 runs. Wicket, as a matter of fact, 2 wickets, because wicket catch made on from long on. We are going to be leaving county the back for staying with us all day, all tomorrow. With that, Ivor Henry signing.